Oh, a writer just got snatched right from under me. Who was that? It was Russia. Perfect. Okay, good. I'm just holding on to that for a second. Let's just get my own writer. Perfect. There's another medieval writer coming through. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, bam.
Thanks.
Let's do that. Now, I'm just waiting because we've got 4 turns. I need 12 era score, and I can almost get Imhotep, who is brilliant. So, just thinking actually, I'm going to switch over lines to, where is it, Corvée, to get myself the extra production on wonders. Just need to hustle myself about 500 gold now. There's 145 of it, another 34 of it. I can get rid of an amber because Egypt has a copy of this, I've just seen. So that's 194. Oh yeah, loads of people have got a copy of amber, good. I can do the same with truffles. Loads and loads of copies of this exist all over the world as well. 174. Perfect. And then just quickly, I'm going to just quickly buy a copy of the truffles back from Russia. Good. Oh, that was silly. I've just gone below 2,000. I just got it to 2,000. Okay, hang on. Oh, luckily I can do the same with marble. Oh, that was almost a royal screw up for me there. Okay, perfect. Now that I've done that, so basically what I was doing was selling the luxuries I have and buying copies from the AI. Sometimes you can do that, it's really, really good. There's Imhotep, 2,000 gold, that gives me 3 era score because I bought him. And now I get myself, in a couple of turns, some wonders. Mausoleum, pop it down really quickly. That's all really good. I can't think of a better place to put that at the moment. Oh no, not about getting rid of an amazing farm. So let's just quickly use this, and because I have the policy card to give me 15% extra wonders, and Imhotep's giving me 175, which doubles, I think that should one-shot it, which it does. Okay, the trick with the mausoleum, as everybody knows, is that once you get that, you get an extra engineer charge, which means that Imhotep goes from having 2 charges to 1 to 2. So that's a 3 wonder for me. And more importantly, I believe, is it 3 era score or 4? I can never remember, 4. So almost there. I'm hoping, in order to get this last one, I'm going to meet a random AI I hadn't met as of yet. I think I've got the Congo down here, and I've got the Zulu down here. So there are options. Hoping, with 1 more wonder, we should be able to just rock it in. Oh no, I just got an era score. What was that from? Oh yeah, apprenticeship. Okay, perfect. That's awesome. So in that case, actually, I'm just going to stop exploring for a second because I'm going to get my last era score next turn. That will mean that I should get perfectly to a golden age, and then I can use the remaining element of that to pick myself up a golden age next time round. I don't want to overshoot too much, so that's really good. Lots of lighthouses being built. That'll help my trade going up. The more trade you've got, the more you can buy great works from people. Which, by the way, is the main reason that Eleanor is better in England than France. A lot of people swear by France, and I get that. It's totally cool. She's really good with France, but England is just... There's an extra special element with gold generation, and you can do what I'm doing now, where you're buying great works from other people, and because of that, you just pick them up way quicker than if you were doing it yourself, so it makes a big difference. Paris grows, gives me 10 pop, that's really good. Must be on a wonder that's under construction, like so. There is the Colossus. Colossus I built because it gives me an extra trade route capacity. As I've said before, more traders, the better. Especially with the Netherlands near me. They often have really, really good trade routes. And I've also got Mediterranean, so I'm dumping a lot of trade routes over the sea and into the Mediterranean as well. So that's really awesome. London is technically the best deal for me at the moment, but let me just quickly check my available routes to see where the gold is. Paris, Paris, Paris. All the trade routes apparently want to go to Paris, and I believe it's because they're going through Aquatuca, because I've got Reina there. So that kind of makes sense, actually. That's pretty good. Oh, Constantinople is about to get unified into Rome. Is this the... I mean, it's not going to be the game we see in Amazing Rome, is it? Because we're going to eat them all up. But, I mean, still, I like the fact that for a while in this game, I am pretty much just in France. I mean, I know there's a couple of tiles here and there, but that's Europe. Tiles are always here and there. We've actually been France for a little bit of time. And that's been brilliant. I've enjoyed that. That's lovely. And now we can just go and enjoy our golden age and watch the merriment of trying to figure out who and where people are going to pop out in this next age. I'm hoping we see at least a couple of people hit Dark Ages around me. We're still quite early in the game, so it may happen. Oh, it is happening. Right. Who's in a Dark Age around me? Egypt, Scythia, that's Nubia, Norway, Georgia, Mali, Russia, Poland, Spain is good, Portugal is good, and the Ottomans. Okay, the Netherlands are still in a normal age. That's fine. Everybody else is in a normal age, actually, including the Dutch. So, once we just have a quick look at this, what are we going to do? I believe we'll probably do the same thing again. I like the extra culture because we're beelining towards art museums at the moment, and getting those extra civics works really well. I also don't have any harbour adjacency because all of my harbours are being built like away from the mainland, or away from my city centres, I should say. I wouldn't get really anything there, and monumentality is fun, but I'm not really in a rush, and I've got a pretty small empire at the moment, so that's fine. Oh yeah, look, food routes to Egypt. Yes, 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 yes. I always love food routes. That's wonderful. Paris can continue to grow. Well, if it gets some more farms. It's kind of a bit loose on farms at the moment. Welcome to the World Congress. Okay, we can try and kind of keep an eye on this one a little bit. I've been selling my favour off, but we can keep an eye on it and keep accumulating it now. Let's do this. I mean, honestly, with a 50-player game, this is going to be totally random. But what we'll do is we'll pick a resource that loads of people have got, like amber. And I'm going to say that people will probably say no to something like that. It's a bit of a punt. I don't really know. I've got no idea. Oh no, no to amber. There we go. Just pick the one at the bottom. Often, it'll give you more of a result than you have any right to receive. No. Congo. Are you the one that has all the books? Where are all the books? Are they with you? They're not with the Congo. Oh no, they're going to be on America, aren't they? I can just feel it now. Scotland. Scotland has all the points. Oh no, hang on. They briefly had the points. I think they're using projects. So that means they are building theatre squares, which is quite exciting. Okay, that's good. That's good. That means somebody is building stuff, which means I can feed it from them later. There is the Zulu. Okay, Zulu don't have any culture at all, so I'm just assuming it's not the Zulu. Just realised, actually, there are a couple of places in Northern Africa and in the middle of the Mediterranean that I could, in theory, settle. So, I'm going to give it a go, because we do have Raina, and Raina is amazing at taking up, advantage of these exact opportunities, so that's pretty cool. Let's get a little bit more food by sending a route to Sparta. Another one to Rakadet. There's medieval fairs done. I believe that gives me aesthetics, which gives me 26 more culture per turn, which I like. Corvée I'm going to stick out for a second, because that's really, really handy for reasons I will explain later. Now that we have all of these people, I think I'm unlikely to get lots of faith at the moment, but I could gamble on getting Moksha if I start picking up cities with holy sites, which is very possible because the AI does build a lot more holy sites than I do. Not necessarily the civs around me at the moment, but it's something to keep an eye on later. The other options are Pingala, because obviously he gives a ton of science, and that helps me just to keep up with people. Yeah, let's do that. I've just convinced myself. Let's do that into a Paris. Writers have now gone to the Renaissance era. Okay, so we've only picked up 2, and so many of these are still out there. Find whoever's doing this. China? Maybe China? Not sure. Oh, Scotland had a book. Scotland had a book. Where did you get that from? I don't know where he got it from. Hang on. But if Scotland has a book, I want it. Give it to me, Scotland. 246 gold. Yeah, thank you so much. That's kind. I think that actually fills me up now. So we've got 9 in total. So the -9 effect, like Dumfries, is near enough to actually be receiving most of that. That's pretty cool. -7 on that city. Madrid. Oh yeah, Madrid, Braga, Cume, Frankfurt, Amsterdam. They're all beginning to fall. And I'm just picking up diplomatic service to get Wisselbanken, because all of my trade routes are specifically going to like Egypt and the Netherlands, which really helps. And after that point, yeah, I'm going to go and get myself an art museum. Wisselbanken, 6 food and 6 production. That is lovely. Can I just get myself a whoop whoop?
While the
Colosseum
stands,
that
Rome
gives
shall
all
stand.
4 of my cities 2
When the
culture,
Colosseum falls,
2 loyalty,
Rome
and
shall
2
fall.
immunities.
When Rome
Not that I needed
falls,
any of that stuff. Quite frankly,
world
I
shall
am
fall.
doing absolutely fine as it is. I must say, this has been, for what was an incredibly horrendous beginning of the game, like, I have really, really enjoyed it after that point. Like, I mean, it's been wonderful. Here we go, where's the key? I got the key here. Just like, have a look at the little place. In fact, we can go into like screenshot mode. Just have a look at the sort of, if we have a look at the Colosseum here, but then like turn the screen around a little bit to sort of show you the Empire from the other direction. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? All the tents. My Empire is just nothing but tents, amphitheatres and some horses. It's nice to see actual pastures with 4-legged quadrupeds actually in there. And like 3-legged quadrupeds, which is just always a very, very sad sight indeed. Do we reckon there's a city-state on Madagascar? Sometimes there is. Actually, no, we know there are no city-states. I remember now. 0 spawned in on the game, and we haven't got barbed clans on. It's just one of those things. Sometimes, unfortunately, if you want to go for a high Civ game, you kind of have to take this stuff. It's a little bit of a shame. I always enjoy playing with city-states because I am, like, they're kind of just, like, my game is very city-state orientated, if that makes sense. Like, I'm very good at that sort of play, and, yeah, it's not nice not having them on, but what can you do? Oh, hello. 1 pot blast, 4 damage tiles, and 7 fertilized tiles. Bam. It's the same tiles have just been fertilized over and over and over, I think, there. That's pretty intense. Okay, cool. Right, let's just quickly go and fix this then. I don't think anything else needs to be fixed around. Nope, so that's pretty good. Dido's having the best game so far. Looking at the score, followed by the Congo that we've met so far. And you can see why. She's got a bunch of capitals that she's taken from loyalty, and because they're all coastal, she can kind of keep hold of them all. Like, I mean, Cairo, Babylon, Pasagada, it's all her stuff. It's pretty cool. Indonesia, you don't have enough, actually, to be sort of saying that you are one with books. She does not have books. One with books. Sounds like a sort of cult, doesn't it? Ah, hello there. My name is One with Books. I have been well known for many centuries. Okay, humanism means that I can now get art museums in, which is a lovely, lovely thing. Frescoes, artist points per turn. That's what we're going to pick up now. We want to get as many artists as we can. Now, this is where the game gets crazy. We've already got 9 great works, but we're going to have enough space for 3, 6, 9, 12 more, which is going to really ramp up the pressure. Really, really ramp up the pressure. I think Utrecht is going to be the best place for it at first, but we're going to have an artist coming in pretty soon, actually. Or not. Hang on. Somebody taken an artist? I feel like there was one more artist. No, there's not. I'm just going mad. Chaucer's gone, though, so another writer is gone. But you can see an art museum is 1,160 gold. Now, we still have a lot of stuff that we can sell. I'm very happy with my sort of thrift economy that we've got going here. So there's my thirst. So getting this art museum in gives me 4 more artist points per turn. That takes me from 4 to about 9 once all of the modifiers have been put in and this theatre square has been finished, which hopefully it will do very soon. And found city, bam! Marseille! It's a tiny city, but let's get Raina onto it really quickly. We can start spawning, We're going to start swarming everywhere. Spawning theatre squares. Goodness. I don't know what swarming is, but I actually think it sounds rancid. Oh, look at that trade route. 5 food, 2 production, 10 gold, and 1 science. Marseille. Yes, will grow nicely for me. Thank you. Oh, and no. There's Canada. With 52 culture. Maybe. This is a big maybe from me. There's 1 book. Okay, right. So we found 1 book. Unfortunately, we've nowhere to put it at the moment, but that book does exist. And that makes me very excited. Genghis Khan. 47 culture. I'd be surprised if Genghis had a book. I mean, only because, you know, riding a horse and reading a book is quite the skill. You'd get very travel sick. That's all I was saying. Don't kill me with your horses and your bows. No, he doesn't have one, thank God. Oh, I could have got into a lot of Genghis trouble there. Genghis trouble, by the way, is like regular trouble, but you get trampled by a horse. Aren't you thinking in order to get more population in this sort of central hub, going monarchy might be a good idea? That gives me housing for every wall I have. Although, saying that, I haven't actually built all my infrastructure to take my Republican legacy. Sorry, Republican legacy? Classical Republican legacy. I mean, that kind of made sense. Sure. I haven't built any of that government plaza stuff yet, so I probably should do that before I switch. Who knows, really? Okay, here is Genghis's first city. I think it might be China, you know. I think China might have the stuff. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. Amsterdam. Amsterdam has fallen. Okay, what's Amsterdam got? Is that... Oh, Amsterdam, you shouldn't have... That's a theatre square. Oh my. In fact, they've got 4 districts. They've got a holy site and a campus as well. Oh my lord. Well then. Okay. Wow. Sure. I don't know what to say to all that. That is just nonsense. Frankfurt's falling now. London's falling now. Oh ho 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 ho. And there's my first artist. Badamp. Okay. Right. The only place I can put art at the moment is here, unless I just go all in and try and pop an art museum down in Amsterdam. That's going to take some time to do though. And I'd rather just get the benefit of the artwork right now and just mop up all the cities around here. So, that is in Adattuca. Yep, cool. Right, let's just do it. Sod it. I'm throwing in. We're going in. Oh yeah, look. Look at all the marshes in Amsterdam. I called it. That's a huge chunk of science for me. How much is it getting per turn? 15 science per turn just from that one city. That's lovely stuff. Yes, please. Military emergencies. I don't want to get involved in military emergencies. I am all love. Court of love. Everyone loves love. Terry loves love. Don't you know? 910 gold for a theatre square. That's definitely got more expensive, I think you'll find. Oh, and duplicate resources as well. Right, let's just flog some stuff quickly. That'll be tasty. I'll immediately pick up an amphitheatre in Amsterdam. I've got a little bit more space now. So let's just see where the cheapest works of writing are. Still Canada for 270. Hey, I'll take it. It's not a bad deal. That's the only one. In that case, I'm going to just move over one from Bibrax if I can. Oh no, the glitch happened. Oh, the glitch happened. The thing I just bought from Canada disappeared and didn't go anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't exist. Damn, that is annoying. That does happen sometimes. It's a real pain. Ugh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Never mind. Never mind. No to the military emergency. No to the military emergency. Oh, actually though, saying that, let's join in on the one against Tamiris, because then probably I will actually discover the map when I do that. So we're not going to go to war with Rome, because Rome is right next to me and Rome looks really scary. But I think I am going to get involved in this one. There we go. We just met a bunch of people now. This has done my exploring for me because you have shared visibility on emergencies of that type. So Japan, not too much. You know what? Actually, none of them have crazy culture, unless they've just sort of been moving it around. I know it's not Coupe. It's definitely not Coupe. Canada, he got one of them. No, still haven't met them yet. Whoever it is, they're still out there. Frankfurt has just flipped. Okay, I've been looking at that city for some time. That's not bad. It doesn't have anything useful in it, though. Not like Amsterdam, which was genuinely one of the most useful cities I've picked up in a long time. London's now going. Oh, yes. Trier, Aachen, Cume. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And as soon as this starts to happen, it's like golden age o'clock. I'm never going to hit a dark age again. It would be physically impossible for that to happen to me. My first African city. Woohoo! Isn't that exciting? Lovely stuff. Okay, Marseille, you were just going to get yourself the theatre square for 930. Still quite like the idea of doing that as soon as I can. Let's pop it here just in case I do get a wonder on that tile. It feels like a tile I might end up getting a wonder on. There's a square. Bam. Lovely. And now, Reina, you can move on to better times. To beautiful times. It's Frankfurt this time. That'd be quite nice. As good as La Rochelle would be to have such a thing. It's not as populated around here, so I'm not going to rush it as quickly. And another little Mediterranean city. It reckons Leon is going to be unhappy. I feel like once the population of these cities around begins to grow a little bit, that's not necessarily going to remain true. Korea? I acknowledge you as well, Korea. Hello. Oh, you know when you open up the luxury panel and it's like, yes, the world is ready to trade with you, and you sort of rub your greedy little mitts together and go, yes, num 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 num, give me everything. The Netherlands will not stand the test of time. Oh, blimey. That went quick. London's mine as well. Haha. Exciting times. Well, this is one of the reasons why the Cliffs of Dover just gobble into the resources of any city that attempts to keep it. It's always amusing when that happens, but okay. For now, this isn't so bad. They're actually saying that the production in this city is just awful. There's no districts here, so I could get +4 industrial zone sorted, which would be good, but I'm going to get builder sorted first. This looks like a arena job. I need to improve my cash flow, actually. A little bit better than it is already. I've got pretty decent cash flow. I've got not so bad deal income or trade income coming in, but I just need to keep an eye on that one. Like another 300 gold there. Lovely. Ooh. Is that China? It is. Kublai China. How is Kublai China doing? Oh, 18 culture. No, that was another good guess of mine, I think, as to where the books might be. Still haven't met the majority of the people that have written the books. Where are the books? Oh, Rome has a book. Oh, saying that, Rome has a book. Hang on, man. And they will part with it for 229. Okay. It's good to know. It's good to know. I have a spare slot for it, which is pretty decent. I'm just about to pick up my own, though. So let's just keep that on tap for now. I'm going to save up and get myself an art museum in Amsterdam. Teddy, 66 culture. Again, it's not as much as I would think of it. Oh, nope, saying that. Animal. Okay, America's got them. America's hoarding the artwork, everybody. Fine. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. We know where it is now. That's the important thing. The Cree? Okay, I don't think I have an alliance spare, and the Mayans. Cree do not have any books, but they do have 2 luxuries that I haven't seen before. Art Museum. There we go. That's another 4 great people points per turn, so we should be up to about 18 now. Perfect. These artists are going to be definitely an important part of me taking over Europe. Oh, Braga. Nice, nice, nice. And also Aachen in the same turn. That is insanely useful. Okay, well, Aachen actually has a theatre square with an amphitheatre already pre-built. Braga does not, but I'm not going to be ungrateful because it's also got extra trade route capacity for me. So, I mean, between these cities, we are beginning to pick up exactly what a growing empire needs. It's nutritionally magnificent. Yeah, hey. My alliances keep expiring, but the only one I'm actually going to bother to renew is my alliance with Egypt, because oh, they will give me actually 10 gold per turn for that one. Lovely. Because the extra Wisselbanken trade route stuff that I get to Egypt is just beautiful. Look at that. Look at these routes. 5 food. Yes. It really helps these little cities to sort of pick up. Germany won't stand the test of time. That's a shame. That is a shame. Trier has just flipped, as well as Cumae. So in the space of 2 turns, we just gained 4 cities. That is a big okay from me. Oh, and Cumae as well has an amphitheatre in it. Oh, guys. You shouldn't have. Seriously. This is getting ridiculous now. There are the Aztecs, just busy in the middle of the sea, trading with people. Good for you, Aztecs. Staying busy. That's what this is about, really. Oh, it's like going shopping, isn't it? 230, you say? Nom 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 nom. I'll have 17 of them. I'll just fill myself up with them. Oh, I just bought 3 and none of them went into my... Right, I'm going to reload this turn. Like, that's glitched out massively there. 3 books and not one of them actually went into my land. Like, what's the point of that? I'm not having that. Alright, I'm going to just experiment here by just, like, moving everything around just to, like, give new slots 3. And we're going to go to Rome directly this time and buy them from him. Okay, there we go. Don Quixote is one of them. And there it is. Okay, so apparently you just need to sort of mix everything up quickly before you end up buying some. I mean, why I don't know. It's just a bug. Ugh. Civ is such a just beautifully put together and bugless piece of software sometimes, isn't it? Just forever joyous for everyone that plays it. I mean, I know I'm using mods, but I honestly don't think that is a mod issue. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I should like find where the books are on this quick deals, and then if it happens again, just go and buy them directly like I did before. Maybe. Okay, Russia's turn. Yeah, okay, it's working now. I can calm down because I was one furious goose. Let me tell you, I was not happy. Oh dear. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, Kroger Brand, Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!